Previously on Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. Really, so this is the rebel Dirk in the center. He doesn't look so evil. He looks like Terry Silver. So Prosecutor Sadmati is Dirk's son. That's why Yuti decided to be a prosecutor instead. He wanted to spark a revolution from the inside, so he dove right into the enemy's den. We were sure he'd help overthrow Garan one day. I wonder what happened between father and son for it to come to this. Who is the other kid? Yes! It is him! What the heck, dude? You were just dropping all this information all of a sudden here? Oh, the bracelet? I didn't even notice the bracelet. Sure enough! He was a rascal, that one. His voice could shake the entire room. I imagine he's out there raising high hell somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure he's doing just fine. Considering how far he's come, Mr. Airbal's description really doesn't do Apollo justice. Jeez. Don't make me flash Emil's face on the screen again. Because it always ends up in the thumbnail every time I do that. Apollo! I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy in the office to you. Boy, how else is this all is this somehow connected to the whole grammar thing, I wonder? Jeez. I believe in you, Apollo. Thank you. I'll be fine! Everything will be fine! He's a responsible young man now. He never lost that loud voice, though. Well, you don't have to have a quiet voice to be responsible. You guys get electricity? Yeah, but the power goes out occasionally. It's pretty inconvenient. You're telling me. Sometimes it goes out for an entire day. Ugh, what about the stuff in the refrigerator? Why don't you see for yourself? Forget I asked. I know, you'd reach in there like Tom Cruise in Minority Report, thinking that you're picking up the sandwich, but then you pick up some milk and drink it and spit it out. That scene is so freaking funny in that movie. What's this thing with the dragon on it? Some kind of sign? Yep, that was his business sign back when this was Dirk's office. He used to be a lawyer, right? That he was, but it was a really long time ago. This place has seen better days, that's for sure. Well, I hope he can put his sign back up someday. I wouldn't hold my breath. Why not? This spider, I can't believe... Ugh. Is that coat yours, Mr. Airball? Nah, it belongs to the rebel leader, Dirk. It's pretty impressive. I like the color, too. Wait, what? No! Of course not. Really? You sure it's okay? Oh, I guess he does want to try it on. Do I get to see myself in it? Oh, boy. Ah, it smells all moldy. Yeah! Can't believe you fell for it. That thing's been hanging there forever. Note to self, don't trust this guy ever again. Jeez, okay, what about... Okay, so it's a ladder here. Really anxious to look at that food, but I'm trying to save the best for last here. There's a ladder leading underground. There's a step ladder! Shut up. They must have brought me in through here. There's no reason for me to leave yet. I don't know, I kind of like it here. Let's see what Mr... I would sleep here. Well, no. I would need at least a clean mattress, but then maybe I would. Let's see what else Mr. Airball has to say. Sure. But we need to look at this food. There are bowls and platters of food here. They're still warm, as if this was all recently prepared. You must have a pretty big appetite, Mr. Airball. Yeah, guys as big and strong as me. Got even bigger appetites, you know? But you just fled from the police. I don't know how you could eat this much after all that excitement. What'd you just say? Sorry if I offended you. No, I'm just gonna peel an apple. Don't worry. You have an opportunity. But first, let's start with an appetizer. An appetizer. Where's he getting all these apples from? Where's he getting all these puns from? Well, want to join me, Mr. Lawyer Man? Got plenty of sewer lizards, too. Oh, no. I did not want to know that that's where you've got those. Ugh, that's too much, man. Okay, so what about this book-looking thing here? Is this a law book? Dragon mark's been branded onto the cover. That's Dirk's law book. Really? The leader of the rebels? That Dirk? That's right. And that mark of the dragon is the emblem of the rebellion. The pages in this one section are really dirty. Must be the section on the DCA. They worked a lot on that one. Trying to figure out the loopholes. You know, he must have done a ton of research on the DCA. Practically wore out the entire section. Well, I gotta start packing. Who knows, and they might catch up with me if I don't scram soon. Please wait, I still need to ask you something. Can you give me directions out of here? Go ahead, shoot. What are you rebels trying to do? And why were you at the Inner Sanctum in the first place? Oh. Well, shoot. Why were you at the Inner Sanctum on the day of the murder? Or more precisely, what were you trying to do there? I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. That high priest was a fool for getting taken in by Dirk. He should have tried hightailing out of Kurine like I'm doing. Crap. I knew it was coming sooner or later. Well, what exactly are you trying to hide, Mr. Airball? Airbud? Huh? I'm not hiding anything. No way, no how. I'll just have to use my Magatama on him then. I assume we're ready for this.
Take that!
We might not be. I don't know. It seems like there was plenty of other places to go. But it seems like once you get into a place, it really kind of locks you in and says, okay, we're doing this now. You know? That's been pretty good about telling you, like, what to do and where to go. I'm gonna ask you again. Why were you at the Inner Sanctum on the day of the murder? Or more precisely, what were you trying to do there? You can keep asking, but the answer's still the same. I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. I feel like this guy's voice is a little too similar to Rafa's dad's voice, but oh well. That high priest was a fool. He fell for Dirk's line and sold his own country out. What? I mean, how can you say such things about him? He helped you escape, didn't he? Don't you even care about what happened to him? Nope, I was getting out of the rebellion anyway. He should have opened his eyes. We never stood a chance against the Grand regime. Hang on, do you really believe what you're saying? Didn't the High Priest's death really hurt you on the inside? Like I just said, I can care less about the whole thing. I beg to differ. This wouldn't be here in this room if you didn't feel a thing. Hang on. The flower, right?
Take that!
I heard these flowers are offered in memory of the dead here in Kurine. The High Priest's death hit you hard, so you've been grieving here alone, haven't you? Well, hee-ho! God, he looks so weird when he does that. Those flowers don't mean anything, it's just a Kurine's way of saying goodbye. Why hide the fact that you're mourning his death? You're reading into this too much. I told you I'm done with the rebellion. I ain't even heard from Dirk or the rest of them for a few days. And tomorrow I'm planning to kiss this kingdom goodbye. No, I know you've been in contact with the other rebels lately. How exactly do you plan on proving that? This piece of evidence ties you to the other rebels. Is it the... I feel like it might be the letter. Oh wait, I don't have that anymore, do I? Albie, do you have my letter? Can you bring it down here? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, no, actually, family photos, actually the... No, but that's the other guy, though. Yeah, that's the victim, not him. They sort of look a little similar, but no. Yeah, that's... no. It's not even in that picture. There was the flag. I think we assumed at one point. Well, that's what we used to track him. Yeah, oh, dude. Here we go. So we used to track him down here. I found this prayer flag at the Plaza of Devotion. You wrote a message on it and left it behind for your fellow rebels, didn't you? Gulp. They brought this food for you at your request. Waha! You're getting good, dude. So you're lying about leaving the rebels. You're still involved with Dirk and the rest of them, aren't you? They're on to me! Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Oh, you're good, Mr. Lawyer Man, I admit it. I requested the grub, but I was just taking advantage of him, that's all. What do you mean? With my face plastered all over the place, I couldn't stay out in the open anymore. Ugh. So I took advantage of my former comrades for some grub and a place to hide. I was gonna kiss this kingdom goodbye tomorrow. I'm not buying it. You're obviously lying. I can tell just by looking at you. The white-hot flames of revolution definitely still burn inside of you. What? That's ridiculous. Those flames burned out a long time ago. This proves that the flames of revolution still burn on inside of you. Wow. I don't even have anything to do with him. I mean, it could be the book because he had it here. I don't know if he necessarily had it himself, or if it was just left behind by the other guy. I don't see much else here that has to do with, like, flames of revolution and all that. I think I'll try it. Oh yeah. Dirk's law book? I'm no lawyer, so what's that got to do with me? Look at the mark branded onto the cover. This mark that stands for an unwavering commitment to the revolution. It is Dirk's way of representing the will of the dragon. And I see it in your armband now that you mention it. Yeah, so what of it? I didn't quite get there the way I was supposed to. You have that same mark on the scarf tied around your left arm. But you wouldn't be wearing that if you were no longer a rebel. I forgot to take it off, that's all. Jeez, dude, you're so picky. No, as a wanted man, that should have been the first thing you took off. The fact that you haven't hidden that mark yet proves you're still a rebel. Bam. This guy's scaring me for a little bit for some reason. I don't know. I can't... There's something about him that's just weird. No, you're wrong. You wear your heart and your beliefs right on your sleeve, just like me. And this is what I believe in. Would it really be that? It has to be it, right? He's just saying this is what I believe in. Hell yeah! Oh, I got kind of lucky there. When a person's back is against a wall, they always fall back on what they believe in. Just as I always have my badge, you always have the will of the dragon within you. And would you risk your life for your beliefs? That's what I'm doing. Stab me! No, I wouldn't. No? No, because I wouldn't be much use to my clients dead. Now admit it. You've never once thought about leaving the Defiant Dragons, have you? That look in your eyes. It's just like Dirk's. Looks like you got the will of the dragon inside of you, too. Oh, he's for real now. Okay, this sprite looks super cool here. This is a guy you want to have on your side. Mr. Airball's plan. Okay, so can you tell me now, like, what's going on here? I planned to take you out, if you turned out to be on the side of the royals. Me? Oh, you mean just now. I thought you were talking about at the thing. But I think I can trust you. Can't believe I was that close to getting shanked here. It's like you said, I had no intention of leaving Dirk's group. So was he like, he was basically just bluffing about leaving. In other words, you were testing me. Yeah. You're a foreigner, and a lawyer who's been charged with abetting a criminal to boot. And I've seen a fair share of lawyers get pardoned after weeping at defeating the Queen. Ugh. That's horrible, though. I mean, when you know that what you're doing is not wrong, and yet you're forced to grovel, or, or to say that you're wrong, and to actually be driven to the point of actually, like, losing control of your emotions and crying before someone, just begging for your life. Like, I don't envy anyone who has ever had to be in that situation. It's hard to believe we live in a world like that, honestly, but some people do, though. Well, I'm gonna keep fighting till the end. Yeah, I can see that now. Sorry I ever doubted you. So what are you doing here, anyway? I came to get the secret hideout key from a helper. Secret hideout? Yep. I was supposed to get my next order from Dirk there. But the town's swarming with cops thanks to that murder. Nothing I can do about that. What about the order Dirk was supposed to give you? Gonna have to abort that mission. Now I'm just lying low, waiting for a chance to make contact with Dirk again. Hey, why the long face? I thought you'd be able to tell me something about the High Priest's murder. Sorry to disappoint you. Oh, I know. Let me give you an orange. Let me make it up to you with this. What is it? Can I do seance investigations with that? This orb is actually a key. It opens the door to one of our secret hideouts. Can't say any more than that. Anyway, I hope it helps. This orb is a key? Yep. Plus the hideout's in a totally unexpected location. And being that it's super secret... It's the eye! It's the eye of the statue, isn't it? Maybe? Being that it's super secret, we couldn't just have any ordinary key. I see. How much you want to bet? When he said unexpected place, I started thinking, well, what would be the most unexpected place? And the first place that popped to mind was there. Right there where the statue is. And, well, maybe this will help me unravel the truth behind this case. Thanks! Don't mention it. Besides, you're a fellow brother in arms, fighting the powers that be. If it'll help you, feel free to pick my brain a bit more. Really? Okay. Everyone's been talking about the return of Lady Kira lately. Well, my friend Maya suspected of being the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. You wouldn't happen to know who she really is, though, would you? Beats me. But whoever she is, she bushwhacked me and hauled me out to jail. Even worse, on top of attacking us and delivering us to the cops, she's been watching us like a hawk and framing us for different crimes. Watching you like a hawk, framing you for crimes? Why would anyone go to all that trouble? Our kingdom likes to pretend that its people are free to think what they want. Because of that, the authorities can't arrest you just for sympathizing with the rebellion. So they resort to framing people for things they didn't do. Then that Lady Kira figure sets it up. Yeah, she's just some lickspittle working for the Garan regime. Wow. Oh. Yikes. Okay then. So he was talking about Lady Kira then. Advanced combat skills, detailed surveillance, and clever setups. She's no amateur if you ask me. So you're saying the monarchy is using Lady Kira to secretly take out the rebels? Exactly. The Garan regime is using her to control the people, even down to what we think. Why don't the people protest if the monarchy is doing things like that? Unfortunately, we don't have any conclusive evidence. Without that, we can't prove anything. Oh, I know the feeling. Oh boy, do I ever. If I bring this up in court, they'd probably dismiss it out of hand. I'll have to unmask Lady Kira if I want to get anywhere. Oof. Goal of the revolution, though. Our goal? Get rid of that evil, no-good DCA. I can tell this by looking at Dirk's law book. DCA's turned this kingdom into a corrupt cesspool, where false charges are overlooked and prosecutors are the only ones heard in court. It's been 23 years since it was first enacted. What happened 23 years ago to make them pass such a terrible law? The assassination of Queen Amara, That's where it all began. Oh, yeah. We did hear about that. Dirk assassinated the former queen, didn't he? That's the official line, but... well, I don't think we've seen this sprite yet. He looks very, like, dejected here. The official line? Those charges were completely trumped up. Dirk was framed, I'm telling you. He was? Plus, Dirk was a lawyer. Once the people thought a lawyer killed the queen, they turned against all lawyers. And that's how the DCA was first passed. So that's why there aren't any lawyers left in Wright. Even worse, to change the significance of the divination seance. The significance of it? They were holding seances in court even before the DCA? You bet they were! Lawyers and prosecutors used to hotly contest the insights that came out of seances. You mean like what I've been doing? Right! It's like Dirk used to say. The royal priestess's insights are just another piece of evidence. Right. I see what you mean about the significance of the divination seance changing. Yep. The insights became the only truth, and arguing against them was banned. Wow. Well, she has nothing to do with that, though. Man, she's caught up in a bad thing here. Just drinking some water. When I've seen Rafa would agree with that. This kingdom's a shadow of its former self. It's become a dictatorship where the royals lose fear of trumped up charges to rule. You know what else? I'm gonna shank him myself. That is a pretty big knife, I gotta say. It's like twice as big as his head. And that's what Dirk's been rebelling against? Yep. All we want is to live in a kingdom with a fair and impartial legal system. And there's only one way to make that come true. Overthrow the current regime. Down a reactor shaft. So that's the truth behind the rebels. Well, there you go. Well, PW, my friend, it's about time for me to get going. It's the first time somebody's called me PW. After all, I am the fangs of the Defiant Dragons. Will you be careful, kiddo? Oh, that's what the shadows are! He's making a dragon. I get it now. I thought he was just doing like little duck shadows, but no, he's a dragon. I get it now. You're not gonna do that alley-oop thing again, are you? I was just getting to that. See you when I see you. Okay. Why does he have to jump like that before running off? Well, I guess we're friends now. But enough about that. I've already spent way too much time here. Dear God, man. Oh, it's taking me... Where is it taking me here? Back to the bazaar, okay. Oh, Rafa, are you okay? Whew! Finally got out of there. Mr. Wright! I'm so glad you're okay. I was so worried about you. Aww, what's the matter? What happened to him anyway? He came out of the manhole about 5 minutes after you went in. Sorry he wasn't much help. Dude, he was plenty help, let me tell you. Yeah, oh, you're okay. Well, did you find anything of worth? Oh, I tripped and fell down there. And I passed out. It's been out cold for a while. That's why I smell so bad. I figured as much. I have to find that secret hideout Mr. Airball was talking about. I should probably start with places that have something to do with the High Priest. Something to do with the High Priest, wow. Yeah. Let's see. May 11th Inner Sanctum. Bobhead, you already searched here, did you not? Oh, I just thought I'd look around again, you know, in case I missed something. I probably shouldn't tell her I'm looking for the secret rebel hideout. Yeah. We have a saying back home, leave no stone unturned.
Oh, yes. You cannot stump me. I know that one.
Oh man, so what to do? Yeah, let's check it out.
Bobbed head, I detect a foul odor emanating from you.
Well, I did walk through the sewers, so...
Stay back. Keep your stink to yourself.
I'd be glad to leave you alone if you'd like.
Who said you could walk away from me, you mutton head?
Fine, I'll stick to you like glue. And I'm stickier than ever, let me tell you. Stickier with the crap stench from the sewers. You know, that fart smell of steam.
Even after investigating the sewers, you have nothing.
Well, I'm not ready to give up yet. Besides, I wouldn't say I have nothing. This has been kind of a weird investigation, because I feel like we've learned a lot of stuff, but very little of it has anything to do with the murder itself. It's like all this background information. Oh, and Apollo and freaking Sadmati being Dirk's son, and them being like stepbrothers, or even, well, I mean, Apollo was adopted, obviously, but still. But then that makes Trucy related to them too, and freaking Lemire, if we ever see her again. I really hope we do. There's nowhere I wouldn't go if it would help Maya.
So what will be next? Will you dive into a septic tank?
That smell, Bob, is our shit! If it would help Maya, I wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't rule it out. It crossed my mind. Man, I've quoted like 3 different movies in the last, like, 1 minute here. Alright, so do we go straight for the statue, or do we look around here? Because we still don't know what's up with this over here. This, like, this right here. What is that? Why is that shoveled up? That is driving me crazy. Maybe this is a switch that opens it up or something, I don't know. It's a statue of a bird, I should take a closer look later. Or maybe right now. Yes, this is your answer. This is it, y'all. Hey, this eye is missing.
What are you doing? You must not touch that for no reason.
Sorry. But that shape... I wonder... I freaking wonder, Skyward Sword.
Take that!
Don't you actually do this in Skyward Sword at some point? I believe you do. What is it gonna, like, open? There's gonna be a door back there? Oh my god, they're oh, she's gonna flip her shit.